We are here just before the 36th running of the Crim Festival of Races, and with us is Deena Kastor, who has never run the Crim, but she has a really good excuse. Deena won the bronze medal in the Olympic marathon in Athens, and you have the American record in the marathon, and a list that just goes on and on and on and on. Welcome to Flint.
Thank you. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. I had the intentions of running earlier this summer to come here after an Olympic year, and I fell short because I injured my back and had to drop out of the Olympic trials, and my back is still bothering me a bit right now, but I'm back into running at least, and trying to make progress, but I'm definitely not race fit, so I just choose to be a part of the Festival of Races this weekend and enjoy myself here in Flint, Michigan.
Well, you're going to have fun seeing other people run this. This is going to be new for you.
Yeah, I get to be a cheerleader, which everyone needs one, so I'll be everyone's cheerleader this weekend.
Well, we watched you run in Athens, and that was so exciting to see you get the bronze medal, and it almost looked like you didn't quite know you were third as you came into the stadium. Can you remember that?
I do. I thought I was in third. I thought I moved into third when I passed Elf Neshilemu from Ethiopia, and someone on the sidelines in very clear English said, "Way to go, girl, you're now in fourth place." So I ceased celebrating and waited till I got into the stadium to get confirmation from the announcer, and as soon as the announcer said that I was going to earn the bronze medal, I ruptured into tears because my whole family was in the stadium, and they had been with me every step of the way since I was running at 11 years old. They don't miss a race, so it's pretty extraordinary to have that type of support as you get as old as I do in this sport, and they've just been spectacular. So it looks like we're alone out there when we're competing. It seems like running and track and field is an individual sport, but you can't do anything alone, and everything requires a team. Anything great requires a team, so a good performance has a lot of people backing it up.
Well, you've had some very interesting coaches along the way. Can you talk a little bit about them, and just one word about the disappointment of breaking your foot in Beijing?
Yeah, coaching is everything, and I really take pride in the coaches I've had in my past. When I graduated from college, I sought out Coach Joe Vigil in Colorado, and trained with him for many years. In 2004, he retired from coaching, and I found Terrence Mahin, who was in my training group, and he's been extraordinary. Coach Vigil got me my Olympic bronze medal, and Terrence got me my first marathon win. So both of them have just elevated me in this sport and as a person, and I owe a lot to both of them. To break my foot, to go into Beijing in great fitness, thinking I could improve on my bronze medal, and to break my foot in mile 3 with no indication of anything wrong previously was being sideswiped. So my foot was completely splintered. I had to wear crutches for a couple of months without being able to put my foot down. I broke it pretty severely. So it was just very, I guess, just a shocking event when I had planned on my day being much different from that. So, but with everything, those are great learning experiences, and I learned a lot from that day on how we need to be a little bit more involved in what's going on internally. I had gotten sick earlier in the year, drinking out of a creek in Boulder, Colorado, and ended up getting giardia, and it compromised the integrity of my bones. And although I didn't know that at the time, there was a lot of things going on inside. It was the very forefront of vitamin D deficiencies. I found out I had almost no vitamin D in my body, so it was just a huge learning experience. And here I thought I was one of the healthiest people on the planet at that moment. To learn otherwise was a rude awakening. So it does make us a lot wiser and smarter once we get to the root of problems.
In some ways, I think that underscores how difficult it really is to get a medal in an event that's so hard, like the marathon.
Yeah, and that's what all the athletes at the Olympic Games are riding, that line of overdoing it or getting it perfect, and it's very hard to get it perfect, but in every Olympic year we see people nailing it, and those are the performances we need to celebrate. So it's pretty extraordinary to come off of these London Olympics here this summer. There's still a buzz here in Flint, Michigan from the Olympians that have performed so great over in London, and we should celebrate those performances. They're just fantastic.
One more thing, you have had American records, you still hold quite a few of them, in distances from the 5K, 10K, 15K, probably 8K, half marathon. What's your favorite?
Oh boy, the journey is always fun to get to those performances. I love the half marathon distance because you don't have to recover so much like you do after a marathon. But I think the 8K was probably one of the more special events, or the 5K or the 8K are probably one of the more special records that I acquired along the way. Just a lot of fun stories behind them that are really what we cherish the most. I can't remember the times I ran, but I remember that they were record performances and that there was a lot of fun had going into those races and during those races. So.
Well, Deena, it's great to have you continue your journey here in Flint, and hope you have a great time watching the Crim. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it, and I look forward to the races.